We brought Atlas home today. This is our new little buddy. He's our Great Pyrenees. He's a livestock guardian dog. Hey, Atlas. Hi, bud. So recently we ran out of round bales from our round bale supplier, so we decided that instead of getting a round bale holder, that we would go with this. So this is our newest upgrade to the farm.
So this is just a tartar small animal feeder, actually. It's meant more for goats necessarily than cows, but it's about $200, and we're really hoping that this is going to save some hay from ending up all over the ground. It's got a nice tray to catch all the small pieces that they pull out. So hopefully this saves a little bit.
Everybody seems to like it so far. See, it's got the tray on the bottom to catch it, like we did not have before. So hopefully the goats will continue to eat out of the bottom there and save us some hay. Oscar, he's a new guy. He's a little bit skittish, but he is half Wagyu, half Holstein. We're gonna raise him for beef. But if you know anything about Wagyu beef, it's supposed to be really, really, really good beef. So we figured that we would try it out and see how it's gonna be. We got him a couple weeks ago, so he's our newest addition.
So this is one of the 2 incubators that I got for Christmas this year. It is a Farm Innovators 42 egg incubator. You can get this at Tractor Supply or on Amazon. It can have a automatic turner if you choose to buy it. I think it is totally worth it, so you don't have to manually turn the eggs 4 times a day. It also has built-in hygrometer and thermostat, so you can track the temperature and humidity. These 2 plugs help control the humidity so it doesn't get too high. And this fill hole also, it has 2, one in the front and one in the back, but this is where you put in the water. We used a turkey baster, and it really helped, and it really made it easy to fill the incubator with water. It has channels on the bottom, but you really need to keep it level, or else the channels will overflow and each egg won't get the proper humidity and won't have the same success rate in hatching.
Okay, so when the eggs are incubating for the first 18 days, what does the humidity need to be?
50 to 60%.
Okay, so for the first 18 days of incubation, the humidity of an egg is supposed to, or in your incubator, is supposed to be 50 to 60%. So throughout incubation, we removed one or both of those plugs to keep the humidity in the proper range. What's the humidity that it needs to be for the last 3 days of incubation?
65 to 75%.
Okay, so explain lockdown to them.
So lockdown is the 18th day of incubation. This is where you take the eggs out of the automatic egg turner, or you just stop turning them, and You try not to open the incubator under any circumstances to keep the eggs at a proper temperature and humidity for those last 3 days.
And that's why they call it lockdown, because you don't want to open your incubator and lower the humidity, because the humidity being at a higher rate or a higher percent allows the eggs or the chicks to bust through the shell and the membranes easier, because they're kind of damp. If the membranes get too dry, then the chicks have a hard time hatching. So this incubator, we feel like, worked really well. We have a pretty good hatch rate in it. There's chicks still hatching in there. You could probably hear them peeping a little bit. But it's done a really good job throughout the whole process, incubating the eggs. So we do recommend this incubator. It's worked very well. And we will do another video when we use his other incubator, and we'll tell you the difference and which one we liked better. So after your chicks hatch out of your incubator, after Peyton's chicks hatch, they have to go in a brooder. So this is Peyton's 2021 chick brooder setup. It's brand new. We just bought this. It's a county line stock tank. It's a 2 foot by 4 foot, 100 gallon. They're about $100 at Tractor Supply or any feed store. We got this one at Tractor Supply. And a heat lamp. A heat lamp is about $10, and the heat bulbs come in 2 packs, and they're, I think, $8. A bag of chick starter. I believe that's like $16, but we recommend that you use the 20% chick starter grower. It just gives them a jump. There is a chick grower, which I believe is less percent protein, but the chick starter gets them going pretty good. So we've got this 100-gallon stock tank, and we just put this metal grate over so the cat didn't jump in, and I don't think she would, but never know. And when they get older, it will also keep them from flying out, because they will do that. But right now they're still babies. They just hatched within the last 2 days. So we recommend using the flake style sawdust, because the fine stuff they will eat and they can choke on it. The flakes they don't seem to choke on if they chew on it. And then you just need water, and we just have a little tray of feed. We will put a larger feeder in once they get a little bigger, but sometimes when they're just new like this, when they're fresh like this, they can't reach over the feeders. So we're just using a little tray for now. As you can see, they all kind of run around in there, and they just kind of fan out underneath the light to stay warm. And that is Peyton's 2021 chick brooder setup.